Hi, I'm already having technological issues. Isn't that great? It's amazing.
We'll be fine.
Fantastic. Oh, no, okay, it's working now.
Welcome back to Hades. You can see chaos in the background.
Chaos
Having a
is
nice old time.
hopefully going to help us today.
We need to get that Skelly statue.
Or whatever might be under there.
I mean, the other two are Skelly statues. Spoilers. Hi, Cindy. So good to see you.
Hey, Cindy.
Welcome, welcome.
Don't get too used to her being here. She's leaving soon.
I gotta visit my grandma. She's sick. My grandma is sick and I need to visit her.
Sure. Like I've never heard that one before.
She says hi to you too.
Hey, Cindy.
Three-headed dog.
Did Cerberus always have a little pile of bones over here?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Okay. Well, I just noticed them.
He's picked him clean. Thanks, Nix.
Keeping careful track of all the times you've sent me home like this.
Oh. Cindy says. But you're almost never in the stream, Sriracha. I know.
I know.
I work. I have a job to do. Other than this. But it's a weekend. It's a party. With the dog. I love Dusa. She's adorable.
Okay, so we've got 120 heat on. We've got... actually, I'm going to mod this a little bit. So, let's make it so healing is at least a tiny bit useful. And instead give enemies 50% more damage. Just max out the stupid damage on the enemies. Because I need at least a little bit of healing.
That makes sense. Cindy says, I thought Redhead was talking about me because I have the habit of not staying in streams long. Oh.
No, Cindy.
No.
We appreciate your presence. Actually, I could even do that. -1 choice, and still. I mean, choices are important, but
So
let's try it like that.
recovery is 20% less effective.
121. So we've got no shadow presence. We could get the chthonic vitality. I guess we don't actually need that many casts. We have max death defiance. That is crucial. Thick skin is also good.
Isn't there a name of a upgrade in Nuclear Throne called Thick Skin?
Rhino skin.
Rhino Skin. Cindy says, I heard today his headaches are terrible at the moment, so I won't expect him anytime soon.
Gotcha.
Aw, headaches are the worst. And Epic is here. All caps.
Nice. Okay, so let's take actually let's take 3 chthonic vitality, a little bit of backstab damage, a little bit of boiling blood, and maybe that's good.
Boiling Veins, that's also a Nuclear Throne thing.
Yeah, boiling
Everything
veins.
reminds me of Nuclear Throne, I guess.
You wanna fight me, boyo? Well, hop to it, stat.
We do this all for you,
So
Skelly.
we already tried a bow run. Let's try a spear run.
We're not gonna pick the sword because we don't like pain that much.
Right, the sword would be almost impossible to win with.
What's up, you Ram fam? Diddly doodles, ask Epic. Cindy says, never fear, your executive producers are here. We'll never fear if you guys are around.
Could have 150 health. Could try to get a lot
tasty.
of items from the Well of Charon.
Sound test.
Oh, well, nothing's happening right now, so there's no sounds to test. I think we should go with... Actually, yeah, the old spiked collar for just the beginning, just so we don't use any of our death defiance before we get out of here.
I'll have to survive the worst the underworld has to offer before I can open this.
You got what it takes?
Check it out. So you can hit Skelly and he's like, awesome. But if you hit his statues,
Don't do it.
Don't do it. What do you think is under that red curtain?
I definitely think it's Skelly's titties.
How dare you, boy! You're to shut that foolish mouth of yours, or I shall shut it for you.
Okay, I'll never say Skelly's titties again. I'm sorry.
I wasn't even gonna acknowledge that you did that.
I did a perfect landing. Poseidon.
Ahoy, my nephew! I think I've kept you waiting long enough, so then let's go and break our enemies to pieces like so many ships upon the shoals.
Okay, Tempest Strike is not bad.
Cindy is correct. The game sound is a bit soft. It's very difficult to hear the voice lines.
Oh, okay.
Epic says, some really nice person gave me a sub to another Twitch streamer I liked. It reminded me of you, and I think it's referring to Cindy. That is cool.
Okay, we're gonna turn game audio up a little bit. Alright.
Like I said in GP's stream, I'm not the only generous person on this channel, says Cindy. Here we go. 120 heat. For those of you that don't know, heat makes the difficulty harder. You can make different parts of the game harder. Oh, planet, not channel. A lot of generous people out here.
Poseidon offered you his blessing, it would seem. He can be rather boastful and belligerent, exhibiting the most unattractive manners of your father and your Zeus alike.
So there's Chaos. He's a little bit of a shocking presence. I mean, they are. They don't have a particular gender.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna pick the boons have a better chance to be rare after I survive rooms with lower max health. Did I check into Planet X3? No, I haven't! I'm sorry! Oh, I keep forgetting to do that.
Oh, that's right. We gotta remember this Friday to do that. All good, says Epic.
I didn't even do a warm-up run today, so...
This is your warm-up run. Cindy says, I raced against my sister and brother-in-law today. 100cc and easy computers. Jeez, that was easy. Yeah, I mean, if you want another match with Alex, I'm sure he'd oblige.
The underworld's power.
Be really careful not to get hit, obviously. Because enemies are at 6 times damage.
Oof. Real roguelike damage now. Cindy says, it was like a walk in the park. Cindy says, or 50cc with only computers. 50cc is almost like unbearably slow in Mario Kart. You're just like, come here, come here. Got a present for you.
2. Okay, we got crystals.
The high heat runs seem a lot longer than normal runs.
It's because there's 50% more enemies, they all have 100% more health, and they ignore 2 instances of damage.
That would do it.
Also, I have to play more cautiously, and not just for those reasons.
Your 50 heat run was about twice as long as your regular run. Epic says, good speed for me. Cindy says, I mean more that you win that with so much distance between you and the PC. Ah. Oh, he just put his little chin on your leg. So cute. I love when you get the wall slams. So
Yeah.
satisfying.
Poseidon's boons really help with that, obviously because they include a lot of pushback. And a lot of Poseidon's like loyalty boons, I like to call them, the ones that you get when you already have Poseidon boons. They can make you deal more damage on wall slams, make wall slams stun opponents. They're actually really good, especially if you're wall slamming enemies all the time, which you will be with this.
Right. Yeah, I've seen you have so much knockback that they'll just fly across the screen.
Yeah.
Cindy says, I could even play Sims at the same time as playing Mario Kart. Goodness gracious. But don't you need two hands? I guess if all you're doing is using the item and drifting and you have it auto-accelerate, I guess not. And it's on regular courses and not mirror courses. Although eventually, you would memorize all of the mirrored courses. Oh, now he's on my leg. What a cute. Knock him back. So Red, how's the acting project going? Asks Epic.
Oh, is he talking about like doing the voice acting for the snake thing? Have we talked about that on screen?
I don't think we have.
Well, it's been going good. We're doing a little project of our own currently in-house. Haven't done much work towards getting other
He's been really
voice
focusing
acting
on the
jobs.
stream.
Okay, another blood gate could be guaranteed to spawn. That's okay. See, when we have it not on 0% healing, we can actually heal.
Mm,
Otherwise, that would just say restore 0.
right.
We already have 175 max health, and we're like in room like 3. A blood gate, I would love to get a good chaos blood gate. So
Epic says you talked about an acting project once. You must have been talking about
Oh.
the Metal Gear one.
yeah,
You'll see it soon on our YouTube
I'll pay
channel.
for that.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take the blood gate.
Cindy says, yes, but I could
Surprise.
put my little finger to it on pause if necessary and put a list of commands between the courses. So you could put your finger on pause for Mario Kart and put command
No,
Oh,
pause in
other
the
way?
Sims,
pause in the Sims. I see.
and then put a bunch of stuff, and then while the Mario Kart was running, so were her Sims doing all the things she told them to do.
2 games at once?
Look who.
No big. The 0 button on your keyboard is pause to Cindy. Oh. Wretched thugs. Yeah, you just have to wait. Come to me. I love the animation for you when you hit them. They're like, whoa, whoa.
You like that?
They were not expecting that. It's like you're a baton twirler, like, look at me.
So much for them.
Look at me dance. Zagreus would be a great baton
An
twirler.
Aries boon. I wouldn't want any Aries boon.
Epic says, Sriracha, you must be excited to see your students tomorrow. Actually,
Might as well.
it's a school holiday tomorrow. In the United States, it's Martin Luther King Day tomorrow. So I've got to do a bunch of work tomorrow
Ladies.
at home. Then I'll see my students again on Tuesday.
Ooh, okay. Attack deals 21% more damage or gain 27 max life. Let's just try and be as tanky as possible. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna go for...
Epic says, oh, he was a good man. Yes, yes he was. Unfortunately, there's a lot of 6th graders that'll get to me and still not know who Martin Luther King was, and I'll be like, really? It's okay, they learn in middle school.
I know who Martin Luther King was. He was Martin Luther King Jr.'s dad.
Well, excuse me, Martin Luther King Jr. There we go. Cindy says, the moment my Sims has to go to work, the game pauses itself to ask if you want to go with her or let her go alone. And usually the last hours before she goes to work, she is reading, so I don't have to do anything then. That is kind of funny though. It's like, do you want to chaperone your Sims to work? Or do you trust them to not mess up?
This room sucks for me. At least I have that pushback.
Freaking skulls. They're so much harder to kill if they ignore 3 instances of damage.
It's 2.
Epic says, I have a dream that one day 6th graders will really know who he was. Thankfully, it's not all kids that age that don't know. Just some of them didn't quite pay attention during history. Cindy says, you actually promote faster when you go with them to work and can earn more money. I see. So if you're like monitoring and micromanaging them, you can make them earn more money.
That sucks. Dude, that really sucks, dude. I hate the witches over there. They're just... Oh, and these armored numbskulls are making it impossible to go get them. Dude, this sucks.
Now let's go.
Also, the witches are armored, and that sucks too.
Sriracha makes me confuzzled, says Cindy. Sorry. I do not desire.
That's a lot of damage for such a simple room. Let's take massive spin.
Nothing is simple with 120 heat.
Excuses.
Plus, I didn't get you a snack. Do you need a snack?
I'll probably need something to eat before 4 o'clock for sure.
Trove trial.
Let's do it. I need money.
Sure, why not?
That is
Get that
quite
dollar
the
bill.
thought.
Except it's not dollar bills, it's coin.
Oh wow, wow. Immediately I'm so mad at the enemies that just came out of that.
Dropping bombs everywhere.
I only do 5.
Sad thing is that some 7th graders in my school don't know who he is, says Epic. Yeah, some people have selective listening
Take much more.
to the extreme.
I'm wasting a perfectly good run.
Hey. Gotta warm up. Okay, hold on. How old are you in 6th, 7th grade? You are about 11, 12 in 6th and 7th grade, Cindy. We don't use that system here in the Netherlands. Oh yeah, European systems are a lot different than other countries. Twirl that baton. Okay, that's the time you move from primary school to high school in the Netherlands. I see. Does high school run for 3 grades or 4 grades in the Netherlands? Fun when you get a crit and you see the big damage.
Yeah.
Big
I'm actually not doing
damage.
any crits right now.
What do we have here?
Oh,
Only Artemis gives you crits. Crits are not a real thing
He
other
knows
than
nothing.
Artemis. Okay, so we need
Well,
Eye of Lamia.
Guess we need
Should
some
come in
arms.
useful.
Yarn of Ariadne, I could take it. I'm gonna save for the shop actually. There is a shop, but I need the max health right now. Why did I lose
Depends
some?
on the level you're doing, says Cindy. Oh, I see.
Greetings, Father.
Time now to pay your dues.
Oh, perfect room.
Yep,
Good luck.
thanks.
Do you think they're gonna change it so that you can see which room is perfect in the future?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know though.
Oh, food.
I think that was 2 foods.
Double food.
Die by Baratha.
Now you have to be so patient.
God.
Just wall slam after wall slam.
More? Oh God. Ah. The crystals.
Yeah. Crystals shoot lasers, according to roguelike lore.
Okay. Got it.
Nice. We made it through.
So obviously we don't want the danger room.
No thank you for the danger. We have to avoid additional risks. Although you did take a trove earlier. Do you think you're going to be taking future troves?
Maybe.
Huh?
Especially if they have health in them.
You can make a profit on health. Epic says, in the US, do you have like an English teacher, a math teacher, history teacher all separate? Yes, you do. However, many schools at the middle level hire a teacher to do history and English, and hire a teacher to do math and science. So you might end up with the same teacher for both subjects. And the high school level, that's not as common. Usually there's a separate one for every single one.
Get out.
I'm playing this super patient.
Yes, you are really becoming one with your baton. Do you think his knee is getting tired? He's holding it so high up in the air. Just like, wait for it. Wait for it. Okay. I just worry about Zag, you know? All motherless and alone.
That is an armored lout.
Cindy says, so primary school is 8 years, 2 years of playing and learning in a fun way, and from group 3 you start reading
Oh.
and writing. I see. Then when you finish group 8, you move to high school, where you start over with accounting. The easiest level is MAVO, which is 4 years. Then you move on to MPO.
Oh, screw that guy.
Ooh, that's a lot of
I
letters.
hate. And you just like can't see them.
Which is basically learning for doing stuff, like making chairs. Then you have HAVO, which you can move on to HBO, which is basically the people that are the bosses of the MBO people. And then you have VWO, which moves on to university, which are the research people. HAVO is 5 years, VWO is 6 years. Okay, so you can pick like technical skills, you can like do scholarly stuff, or you can do, what is it, management?
Guess I get a break.
And each is different lengths, 4 years, 5 years, or 6 years.
Okay, let's take the pomegranate for our attack, I guess.
Can you switch tracks if you decide like a 2 years in that you're like, oh, this isn't for me? Or like once you pick the track, you're set for the rest of the time you're in that school. Delicious hero.
Yeah, that guy dropped a healing item. I don't know why this is only like one guy. There must be other dudes elsewhere in the room. Wow, he reared up for an attack. That was scary. I can use my spear throw to damage their, what should I say, barrier. Before reaching them, which is nice.
Get rid of their ignore damage.
Yeah.
If the traps hurt them.
Yep, they do. 100 damage each arrow, which is nice.
Okay, here's how it works. Well, at the end of primary school, we have this test that everyone has to make, and with the advice of your teacher, decides which level you're going to do in high school. Let's see.
We have stuff kind of like that with like advanced placement and everything in high school.
Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of high schools don't have many technical classes, which is kind of too bad. Trades classes, I guess you could call them. Depends on how much money your district has, but some of them do offer more trades classes. But I did like Havo and graduated and then moved to NBO. Oh, I see. Because I can't handle with my autism a boss job. I see. Well, everyone has their own path. No shame.
Now for round 2. I'm so stupid.
No.
So dumb.
Oh, that's rough. Of course they have like 4 traps all within each other.
That guy is out of bounds.
Goodness gracious. Can you only trigger a trap once?
No, you can trigger it multiple times. You can only trigger it once per standing on it. It'll wait until you get off to rearm.
I see. But you can lure them onto the little pressure plates.
You can't. They won't walk on it, but they will try to attack you through it, and you can push them onto it.
Epic says, in my French immersion school, I have an English teacher and a French teacher. So I might have math and English, history and French, and so on. But there are plain gym and music teachers with a few exceptions. Ooh, immersion schools are really cool. Bilingual schools. Yeah. I wish there were more of them in the US. A lot of districts just don't have enough money to make an immersion or bilingual school. It sucks. But you can go to private immersion schools. Palm of power. Palm of power. Delicious palm of power.
Okay. Hopefully we'll get some max health in the shop. We can just keep upgrading that forever. Nope.
Karen does not
Do
agree with you.
Artemis, though.
Spend it all in one place, mate.
Cindy says, well, our primary school is easy. You just have one teacher that teaches you everything and stays with you for a whole year and get a new one the next year. Yep, that's how primary school works in the United States too. It switches over once you start 6th or 7th grade, depending on how long your elementary school is. Most elementary schools end at 5th grade in the US.
The dead had better hide.
I'm taking True Shot because Hunter Dash,
Myself.
even with the spear, is just gonna do almost nothing.
Well, this is awkward.
Oh, Cindy adds, you can downgrade from Havo to MBO, but you can't upgrade from Havo to University unless you get an extra VWO diploma. I see. Now, just because you're in the US doesn't mean you're gonna get the same kind of education everywhere. Different states have different graduation requirements. And also, different districts have different qualities of education and resources. I would imagine it's somewhat similar in European countries, or, well, I hope that they're more equal. Oh, she spawned so many of them.
This run is over.
It's a good warm-up though.
How did that miss her? What? Dude? Whatever, just kill me.
And we're gonna try again on our 120 heat run. And I'm getting Alex a snack. What do you want to eat?
I don't know, and I don't care.
I will get you some cereal then.
I'll get you for that, Meg.
Welcome to the House of Hades. Glory and death.
No, it's only you.
The priest.
Go, get out. Don't let me stop you.
Good luck to you out in that deadly.
Such brief exchanges.
Let's see. Clean the meat.
Light and darkness guide me. Hey, mate.
What the shit could go for somebody just wait?
So are we making any changes this time?
Good.
Just gonna grab the bow.
Cool. Cindy says, well, everyone in the Netherlands gets the same exams for their level on the subject they choose. Yeah, that's more consistent. From state to state here in the US, a lot of them use similar assessments, but they're called different names.
Payback.
Alright, here you go.
Let me have it.
There's your cereal, dear.
Please tell me how my power over all existence
Gotta get some sweet to
all
counter out the
existence
salt.
to this time, son of Hades.
My power over all existence. Wow, Chaos.
If that is your desire,
Wow.
you shall call it done.
Cindy says, because in the last 2 years of Mavo and Havo and the last 3 years at BWO, you can actually choose what subjects you want to graduate with. Nice.
I can't attack for these rooms. For the next 3 rooms, actually. But afterwards, my attack's gonna deal a lot more damage, so.
Just spraying them down.
Yep. This is how useless the bow special is.
Cindy says, and then in MBO, HBO, and university, you choose what you become and study for that. Nice. You just reel back every time you get hit. You only have 2 daggers. What are they actually called in the game?
Bloodstones.
Appropriately named. The Netherlands system is very complicated, but this is the easiest way I can explain it. I don't think that's complicated at all. Sounds like it makes sense to me. Honestly, I think it makes more sense in the US system. In the US, pretty much everyone in your particular state gets the same high school education, takes the same classes. There's usually advanced classes and regular classes, and that's what you pick. Epic says it's different in Canada. Bad teachers in Canada are rare, but are so easy to see, yet nothing happens to those teachers for years, and I had the displeasure of experiencing two. One was on her home phone way too much, and the other just was plain bad and dream crushing. I'm so sorry that happened to you, Epic. I think it's pretty common that in the education field, most people are fairly good just because it takes so long to get a degree and get a job in the field. But because after you get hired, you can get tenured, it's hard to get rid of people that are not necessarily ideal. Oh my gosh, you have to be so patient.
Yep. We gotta do this because the dash attack damage was so good. It was like 36%.
How many more rooms of this do you need to do?
Look on the left. This one and 2 more.
Oh, I see. Cindy says, yeah, because I didn't explain how the down and upgrading system fully works. I don't start on that because then we're here for another 2 hours. That's fair, Cindy. That's fair. She's a good boy. She's a good boy right here. Alex is gonna get some sweetness.
You again. What else?
How bad is this room?
It's crystals, so it's pretty bad.
Things we agree to for the sake of chaos.
This is gameplay. Alright, just one more room of that.
Closing them down.
No, Cindy, you're right. It's just a simple grammatical error. Gotta get rid of their blue health bars first, then we can stick them with 2 daggers and hit them with a close one, and that usually finishes them. Oh.
Sorry for all the kicking noises.
It's okay. Fire alarm's probably gonna go off soon.
Gonna fear on that.
Sorry, this is like so tedious and boring. Like, I totally understand. I wish I was not doing this as well.
But it'll be worth it in the end. Just keep hosing them.
Oh boy, armored thugs.
You know
Look
when
at
you
'em
have
go.
a hose and you stick your thumb on it and it sprays really far in all directions? That's what you're doing right now. You're like, psh, 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 over and over,
Oh yeah?
but with arrows. Cindy says, it usually helps me if I know that the misspelling is something else entirely, because then I can think of if I'm going to make a mistake. Why are we still doing this then, says Cindy, and not some Paper Mario? No, he's talking about having to do the attacks so slowly. He's disabled one of his attacks right now, and all he can do is throw his dagger or spray arrows. Not ideal right now.
And these armored louts are super fast. Or, sorry, thugs. I missed.
However, once he does get his 120 heat run, I'm sure he would love to do some Paper Mario. The completing part of the run is the hard part. So I still want some Paper Mario, says Cindy. Your
We'll probably
voice
play
has
some
been
Paper
heard.
Mario.
Alex's sanity for this high difficulty can only last so long.
At least I'm not wasting any damage when their armor breaks. Ah, I got it. Now I can attack again.
Yay! On a scale of 1 to 5, how worth it was
My underwater realm is the most glorious of the
2.
world's habitats. It positively teems with life, and it's much cooler there than in that sweaty underworld of yours.
The ocean's fury.
There we go. Now I'm doing so much damage with my arrows. Look at that.
It was all worth it in the end.
At my side.
Epic puts a bunch of emotes. Oh my goodness.
What did you make?
Some egg and ham sandwich. Would you like some?
No thanks. I'm not much of an egg and sandwich kind of guy.
I am.
Definitely noticed that.
I love breakfast sandwiches. They're my life. What do you guys like for brunch or lunchtime? I never eat actual breakfast. I just eat them like in the middle of the day. Oh, Cindy, I'm sorry about your jaw. Hopefully the painkillers will help.
Do you see all these numbskulls? Can you imagine doing this with a sword?
That'd be asking for pain. Last night we watched the speedrun of this game. You can finish it in 7.5 minutes. It's insane. Cindy put a YouTube in a link. Oh! For the school system in the Netherlands. Thank you. I love watching information about school systems in different areas of the world. The only one I really know about is Japan's system. I also know a little bit about the UK system, but that's pretty much it. I hope everyone had a tasty breakfast today. Or lunch or dinner whenever you happen to wake up. I know some people like to wake up really late on weekends. Okay. Thank you, Cindy.
So after purchasing... Duke! Go on! Hey! You're stepping on my cords. Buying that Eye of Lamia for 25 coins allowed us to get back to full health, however much that means.
Epic says, Mama always told me to eat and don't question the taste. Now I'm a food buff. My family never had a rule that you had to eat what was on your plate. And my mom also never like dished us out food. There was just food and then you could come get some. It's very flexible.
Follow mystical coins.
A couple coins. You have 136 coins, Sag.
Let's go to the shop, because avoiding rooms is necessary.
Charon must be nearby.
Awesome. So we can get more attack damage, but let's just get more health. Just keep buying life.
That'll get us through this crazy difficult run. Cindy says, oh gosh, English, don't freaking fail me, Google.
Hey, lads.
Yeah, so even Google doesn't know what buff means. Okay. A food buff means that you know a lot about food. So if buff is put at the end of a phrase like that, like they're an archery buff. They know a lot about archery. It just means that they know a bunch about it. Apparently Epic had a similar experience growing up. Dishing up their own food. Cindy says, okay, so I'm sort of a Pokemon buff. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that was... Oh. Okay. Well, I took 72 damage from an attack.
Ooh. Divide 272 by 6 and you get the right damage you should have gotten in a normal run.
Once again, dear cousin, and my strength is yours. So much of it as I can send there to the bowels of the earth.
Aww, thank you, Athena.
Okay. A-Link shot is good, even though it makes it a little harder to stick certain enemies. It's useful as a deflect.
Come on, then.
Cindy says, I always scream Google if I need anything translated. Yeah, Google has trouble with the words at multiple meanings. Because normally buff means like super strong.
Yeah, like if somebody asked me what buff means, I would say that.
Yeah. Super strong and fit looking.
I'm actually gonna try to use this Skullamat here, this like enemy spawner, to get me infinite healing items. We'll see how that goes.
Cindy says, Because it's like screaming at one of those Google Home systems for help. Okay, Google. Help! Yeah, it's not gonna touch that. Vex says, do it for my boy Skelly. And then he puts ATP gasm in the chat. Oh yeah, we do it all for Skelly. All for him. Our Lord and Savior Skelly.
So we're purposefully not killing that Skullamat, the like little skeleton pile. Because it's gonna spawn enemies, and we have a thing that says enemies have a 15% chance to drop healing items.
Ah. Yeah, Vex, we did a little rearranging on this run. We made it so that food can help us. And then we upped which thing more difficult? More damage taken, I think.
Oh yeah, we've got a little bit more damage taken, and we've got -1 choice.
You better kill that spawner.
Sorry, have you not been listening to a word I'm saying?
Sorry. I got distracted.
Damn it. I accidentally killed it.
ATP emote crew of 1 has arrived, says Vex.
Which way?
Cindy says, yeah, well, Google's translation of food buff was Vodsel buff.
Food buff.
Oh, I see. So it just did not translate the buff at all. It was like, I don't know what that means. I don't even know. I'm sure similar things would happen if I typed Dutch phrases into Google Translate. Have you ever seen those memes and things made out of taking a phrase in English and Google translating it from language to language to language to language and back into English, and it's just completely unrecognizable? It is ridiculous.
That's not a meme, that's just text obfuscation.
Text obfuscation. I didn't know what to call it. Because I can't pronounce that word. Text obfuscation. Oh, that looks good. Vex says, I still have no clue about the extra conditions yet. Got my closest to beating Meg last night after unlocking Spear. Nice. Cindy says, I know what food meant, okay? Vex says...
Spear is very good. It's probably the second best weapon behind the bow. One of the things that's not immediately obvious about the spear is that when you're charging the wow, I don't think I should have gotten hit by that laser. When you're charging the bow's attack, the spear's attack, and this is not a good room for me to try to explain things in. When you're charging the spear's big ol' spin, you can dash to release it instead of just releasing it, and you will dash forward and then release the spear's attack, and that's good.
Yep. Was that always the case, or did they change it?
That was always the case. It's also, as you can see, the case with the bow as well.
Alright, I'll read the chat. Cindy says, yes, have you seen that with the Frozen song? Apparently they did a text obfuscator with Frozen. Epic says, Red, Sriracha, did you not just hear? Deep in Sriracha's head. It's free real estate. Sorry.
Well, because I was like, I'm purposefully not killing this thing so that I can use the things it's spawning to get health. And then immediately you just went, are you gonna kill that thing?
Yep. I think what I heard was like a different thing. Oh, Cindy found the text obfuscator video. Let It Go from Frozen with Google Translate parody. That's fun.
Hello.
Oh, yep. I can already tell this is great. Ooh, How many times did they have to switch it around? Huh, that's pretty cool. Vex says, oh wow, hella AoE if you got a good dash ability then. I noticed the bow has that to it. Have you ever had issues where sometimes you can't dash while charging the bow on controller?
Yes, I'm running into that right now, actually.
Well, that's unfortunate.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
I can't wait until they give Sisyphus an actual portrait.
Whoa, well, like, now I can.
It's a bug, I guess. I bet it's already noted as one of the bugs. Epic says, now Epic going deep inside the YouTube world. I'll see you on the other side. Good luck with that, Epic. Epic says, yeah, it's so inconsistent. Sends me insane using the controller on Bo.
Oh.
Don't go take your meds, Cindy. Go take the meds and feel healed. Hopefully. Ideally. In a perfect world. This is an interesting room.
This is one of the new rooms added in the Chaos update.
Oh, I see. I was gonna say, I don't recognize it. Duke is staring at me like, when are you gonna move so I can sit there? Okay.
No, he just wants your sandwich.
No sandwich for dog. Sandwich is not for dog. Sandwich is only for human.
Oh my god, come back quick. The heater is overheating me.
Oh, okay.
You need to block me from the heat again.
I'll block you from the
I
heat.
didn't even realize you were doing that.
The heater is important. It keeps your hands warm.
My hands are actually very cold right now.
They still are?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Also, I swear that armored lout is gonna charge at me from off screen, since it would like to show me the background part of the stage that I can't even go in, rather than where the enemies actually are.
Sorry if my dodgy typing makes messages hard to read. This Vex makes a bunch of tiny mistakes all the time trying to get messages out while still relevant.
That's okay.
No problem. Twitch chat is kind of just that way. Gotta type fast. Practice that typing skills. Have you guys ever played those typing games? They were very addictive when I was a kid.
Let's just take attack damage.
I grow stronger.
Max health or shop. I have 150. We need the max health, I think.
Typing of the Dead is awesome, says Vex. I think I've seen that one.
Typing of the Dead, yeah, it's fun. I own that, actually.
Okay, you must have shown me that one.
It's like a typing game where when you all the words are like zombies coming at you, and you have to type the words before they get you.
That's cool.
I should say it's a zombie game where like you have to type the words, because it's not cutesy or anything. It's pretty funny, actually. This is a hard choice. I'm gonna go with the shop because I already have 200.
What's new, Kieran?
Which do you want more?
Let's do. I mean, Thunder Dash would be nice to have, I think.
To kill the bosses?
Kind of, yeah, because I'm dashing constantly throughout this whole run.
Go for it then. Follow your heart.
Okay, let's do it.
I'll take it.
Dang. Bad Thunder Dash. Actually, let's take Thunder Flourish instead and make our special somewhat useful for something.
Vex says if you don't have something good in the dash slot, it'd probably be a good idea to get it. And then he says, oof. With a lovely beard emote.
Taste of this.
Well, I have to go visit my grandma, but I will be back soon, y'all. Duke will keep you company and your giant bow. And I know you're gonna finish this 120 heat run and win over Skelly forever. Bye, Vex. Bye, Epic. Bye, Cindy.
Dodging this attack is difficult and it sucks. Okay, we're gonna take this opportunity to clear out some of the bad guys. She's running after me now. Whoa, she got really close there. Closer than I intended. You gotta be careful about being in her path when she's dashing, even if you think you're far enough away. She dashes surprisingly far. That's unfortunate. I almost did this fight perfect. There we go. Okay. Well, all in all, could have been worse, I suppose.
Felt something.
Meg makes Ornstein's dash look short.
Tartarus has proved
Oh,
unable to
nothing could make
contain
Ornstein's dash look short. I don't even think I ever beat that boss in Dark Souls.
Much better.
Darn, I wish I had enough to restore that, grab that Hydrolite, excuse me, but since we don't, let's take, let's take Lucky Tooth.
All set.
We've lost that 60 health basically forever, so.
I'll just go on up.
Just finished the vid that Cindy sent me. Once you get past the cringe, it's pretty good. Okay. There we go.
Getting warmer.
Okay, so we got another pomegranate here. More attack damage. Not bad. I gotta remember my cast can be used to deflect.
Next.
Oh, there's blue crystals up there. Oh my god, they're in a formation right now. Look at this. They're like, oh my god. They're all like guarding each other. I can't believe that. That's insane.
Go sort someplace else.
That's ridiculous. There we go. We finally broke their formation. They were like running forms on it. The AI strats. My brain.
Right on cue.
Yeah, Dark Souls 1 just wasn't very, just wasn't like super fun for me. I finished Dark Souls 3. Ow. That really sucks. I think this run is just not squaring up to what it could be. Yeah, 85 damage is super low, especially for these enemies' life totals.
Nothing left here.
Okay. Grab some more attack damage.
Cheers.
Key or darkness. Darn. 88 of these translation fail videos. Oh my god, that's a lot. That's a lot of video. Yeah, our damage is horrendously low, which is sad.
Come, wretches.
Yeah, the Zeus special is pretty okay for removing enemy immunity. Okay. Spray him with some lightning. Those bombs are like faster than the regular bombs. The bombs where he jumps away from me. Those bombs are way faster than normal bombs, and that really sucks. Okay. We're killing, we're getting kills.
Not finished.
If we
yet.
ever get anything that says, every time I see a new email from Twitch, I'm hoping it's from Twitch support. One was still clunky and infuriating ways. I was into Demon Souls way before Dark Souls, which is even worse, so I was used to it. Oh yeah, well that makes sense. If we ever get anything that says +1 Death Defiance, we need to buy it. I think I'll buy this Life Essence because I think it'll put me at a nice non-one-hit KO area. So I'm gonna do that. And now, more max health or 2 new boons. I mean, maybe getting the slower dash from Athena wouldn't be all bad. I think we'll try that.
The gods want me to choose.
Okay, let's go with Athena. Damn, both of these suck. I guess we're using Titan Toppler then.
What have I done, good nephew, to deserve such scorn? Your lapse in judgment here is not so easy to forgive, yet easily punished.
Witches.
Oh god. Feeling very thankful for Titan Toppler right about now. My new deflect dash is working out very nicely.
Not so
Damn.
fast.
Not so nice though.
Next.
Oh, yeah, that's the end of the run. I can't choose Titan Toppler. Not with the bow. It makes dash attacking too hard.
No, you don't.
That was my second Death Defiance. I have one more and the Lucky Tooth left. Oh man. Felt bad for upsetting Poseidon by choosing Zeus. I know it. They like make you feel really bad. Hi, Zeus.
All right, let's call the score between us settled up for now. Just don't go spurning me again, you understand?
Alright, 69 damage anytime something hits us. We could do another one of these Trials of the Gods. I mean, hell, why not? I need a good percent damage decrease from Athena. So let's take it. Come on, give it to me. 8% damage resist. That's what we're gonna take. It's not great.
Father likewise turned his back on me before, nephew, and we both know what has become of him. I caution you against this.
Sorry, Zeus. That's a lot of crystals. Yep, and that's creating lag. Keep taking 1 damage from the lava. Oh man, more. Whoops. Literal 1 health.
I'm near death.
Last chance. Oh, I miscounted. Yeah, so this is my last 30 health. Okay. What? Yeah, he got the Zeus teleport forward right as he was attacking. Whew. Yeah, Cindy's been dealing with this Twitch stuff for a while. Okay. Well, no success there.
Notoriously fit. The house is secure, lad. Go. No way.
Stay out of there.
Terribly sorry, I can't.
Serves. Yeah, Cerberus, so cute.
Oh, no.
I'm keeping careful track of them.
How am I looking? Hey,
Okay.
let's make some adjustments.
What would it take to lower the damage on this? I just realized we don't need it at... We could take it down 10%. That's with how many? 6? And then...
I've mastered that.
I mean, it's the enemies doing more damage that's the bad part. I don't think the death insurance really is helping them a lot. could make the enemies have less health. I'm thinking about how to best spend these 120 points. Let's give enemies 10% less health and go for it.
Any luck last time? You gonna hit me over here or what?
Alright, well, we'll take the bow.
Maybe I should switch things up.
We'll take the, I don't know if the more max health is really helping me. Let's try banking on getting the Artemis boon.
The path's fired up. Just have to earn this.
It's an amazing prize, boyo.
It better be, Skelly.
All set.
Daedalus Hammer to start, not bad. Up to 200% damage to nearby foes. Or we could get rapid shot. Let's try a rapid shot run.
May I help you?
We won't be doing as much damage in a single attack, but
Good
we will be dashing around a lot more.
Going in.
We'll absolutely go in the Blood Gate. I don't think I've rolled either of those for the bow yet. Yeah, they're interesting. The point blank shot is obviously a little too dangerous for this run. Rapid shot is great when paired with flat damage buffs, like Ares or Zeus. Okay, let's do Slothful Strike. So we're gonna sacrifice some move speed for the next 4 encounters, but afterwards we'll have like a tiny bit more attack damage. It was better than the other one, which just gave us +1 cast, which isn't going to help us very much since we don't have boiling blood or anything. That guy survived with like 1 health. Whoops. That's gonna be just fine. The traps don't deal multiplied damage to me, so... Trap overslap. Oh yeah. That witch is so scared. Okay. Grab this nearly useless key. Now do we want some nearly useless darkness or nearly useless ambrosia? Let's go get some nearly useless ambrosia. Seems good.
Come and get it.
This is actually kind of a good Daedalus Hammer upgrade to get with the bow. Hopefully we can see Ares later, or Zeus, like I said, to get a flat damage buff onto this bow. We haven't actually seen any boons yet, which means the next one will be Artemis, since that's the keepsake we chose. The jukes. Now we're gonna have to infinite juke him again. Now also add triple shot. Yeah, I wish, but you can only get one Daedalus Hammer upgrade per run. So, sadly we can't get triple shot with the rapid shot. That would be amazing though, you're right. Is that guy stuck? No, he's not. Gotta watch out because we still have reduced movement speed, so I pretty much have to be dashing everywhere. How did he know I'd be going this way? That guy predicted me. You guys aren't supposed to be smart. You're thugs. I guess I could be putting some casts in them to do like 1 more damage per attack. There we go. It's slow, but it's safe. Alright, finally we get our Artemis boon. Hopefully it's instant charge. Seems like a great utility or mobility boon. As long as you're good at dodging, it seems worth the lower damage as long as you get room to run. Yeah, the lower damage honestly isn't that noticeable. It's only, what did it say, 20% less damage, which is easily negated with a boon or two. And of course easily negated by your new DPS. Let's get rid of this crystal. The crystal's pressure is... Oops. I got greedy for hitting it there and took 12 damage as a result. I wonder if I still get a dash attack. I was really in that? Okay. At least for some reason the these bombs don't count as enemy attacks, they count as traps. So things that would multiply trap damage will actually affect the wretched pests. But the attack damage buff that the enemies get from the pact does not affect their bombs. So their bombs still just do 5 damage to me, which is, you know, negligible. Okay. Hi there, Artemis.
Looks to me like you could use a little help, so I'll just have a look in my big bag of blessings here, and oh, here's just the thing.
She's having so much fun. Okay, 100% more damage on a dash attack. Sorta good. Probably better than True Shot at this point. Yeah, so I'll take it.
Guide my hand.
Could get another blood gate. Could restore a little bit of health. Who could restore the health that we lost this room. Let's restore the health. Health is so important in this run. Yeah, okay, so now we're doing double damage by dash attacking. Which is pretty good. Wow, that sequence of events was crazy. That, I hit the pillar had rocks fall, and then the rocks falling on the trap triggered the trap to come up and kill that flying enemy, who otherwise wouldn't trigger the trap. My thumb is starting to hurt from all this dashing. Oh, hold on. Ah. I want to ask about wireless options. There's a store really close to my workplace, so yeah, I'm going to a store. Sorry, I didn't read that, Cindy. If you're still here, I'll see you later.
Nice.
Nice. I can actually lower the size of my webcam a little bit since my guest is sadly gone. So let's take this and there we go. Can still get that dog in the picture though. There we go. I was not saying I'm now going to the store. Oh, whoops. Oh, whoops. Okay. Wireless limits you a bit. I see, I see.
You lads again, huh?
Well, I wanted to... Yeah, there we go. I want to put a cast in both of them, so I'm at least doing the 10% more damage to them. So now our damage is low, but it's okay because we're not risking anything to get the damage. Didn't even realize I had picked up my other cast. I was looking around the room for it. Oh, apparently that thing killed me last time. I love that there's a specific voice line for killing the enemy type that killed you last run.
Remember, you've as many chances as it takes, young man, to fight your way out of the dark and join us in the...
It's 11 p.m. Whoops. I forgot it's 11 p.m. for you. Ooh. Okay, yeah, your attack emits chain lightning when you damage a foe. That's almost our entire attack damage right there. The 30. Actually, that's more than our attack damage before we dash. So we're absolutely taking lightning strike.
Thunder and lightning.
I lose track of my cast.
We shall see how good you
Oh
really
no.
are.
Well, I mean, that's kind of the whole run, so. The lightning arrows look so cool. I don't think I've ever seen the lightning arrows.
Come on
I can't move. Okay, there we go. Little corners like that can trap you so easily. Armored numbskulls are so fast. Okay, what else we got? Gotta make sure we're dodging. More important than making sure we're attacking the enemy. Okay. Earn up to 160 gold. Duke's Dream gotta go fast. Yeah, we got lightning arrows now. The lightning arrows look fantastic. I love the aesthetics of this game. Yeah, we got a nice Duke webcam over here. Okay. I don't want to risk the trove trial. We're doing so well right now.
Stand down or suffer.
Yeah, we're melting those tiny health bars now, which is good. The wretched pests, the little bomb layers, can only lay a certain number of bombs, so letting them go for a long time isn't that bad, especially since they tend to want to run away from you. So they'll just run into a corner. Damn. Damn. Double damn. Fuck. And my dog left me too.
You shouldn't have crossed me.
Whew.
Wow.
Chain lightning is going to be a lifesaver for crowds. Yeah, hopefully. Okay, so we'll definitely take that Eye of Lamia. Trial of the Gods, Zeus and Artemis. I think I'd like either of their casts, honestly, but it's pretty dangerous. We're still just in Tartarus. I'll go for it. Grease lightning. Yeah, I guess that's us now. Slip sliding around.
One of them's going to be mad.
Okay, let's do Zeus first because Artemis's favorite enemies aren't that bad. Nice, a rare or epic electric shot. Very, very good.
Is my hair sticking up?
I thought we had an understanding, Zacharias, but this wouldn't be the first time I was wrong about someone.
Okay.
Mates. What else?
Oh, damn you, Trial of the Gods enemies, and you're teleporting. Oh my god, this is so many enemies. Yeah, the chain lightning actually is getting us there. Oh, I hope we can kill the Hydra heads pretty quickly, though. Because if we can't, we're just gonna be stuck there for such a long time with the 6 heads. Hey, Duke. Come here, Duke. What are you doing? Hey, Duke dog. Come here. Duke, I love you. Duke, come here, buddy. Hey, what's wrong, buddy? Come here. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, you're such a good boy. Come here and join me on the couch. Yeah, come on up here. We got a dog blanket and everything. Yeah, there we go. See, it's gonna be nice and comfy up here. Yeah. Okay, there we go.
All right, I'm going to forgive you now, I guess. No need to beg. You just think twice next time, okay?
Critical effects deal even more damage. That's a really, really good one, although I don't have any critical effects right now. Hopefully we'll get another critical effects boon from her later. We could go in a Bloodgate right now, although we'd only have 2 choices. Need a triple to emote. Duke is a strong, independent puffer and he can do what he wants. Yeah, you're right, Vigrate. But I thought he might want to come sit with me. Okay. So yeah, money, pomegranate, or Bloodgate. It's really pomegranate or Bloodgate. Let's do pomegranate actually.
What now?
Now that our attack hits twice, it's kind of like enemies only have 1 death insurance, which is nice. Alright, well the chain lightning's happening. I forgot we had Eye of Lamia, because it didn't proc last room. With the chain lightning, I don't even think I could have tried to keep that Skullamat alive. Okay, not a bad room. Let's take more damage. Let's take more damage on our cast. Let's take more flat damage on our cast. Sisyphus up next.
Hello, sir.
We have 200 coins, so I think what we'll want is health.
Oh, I'm hanging in. Easy does it.
Yep, that's a good amount of health. Shop is next.
Greetings, Charon.
Could get a Zeus boon, or we could just get a pomegranate. Let's just get a pomegranate. We don't really want another Zeus boon right now. We do want Artemis boons. Oh.
He has no style. He has no grace, TH. Says Kong has a funny face. He can handstand when he needs to and stretch his arms out. Just for you inflate himself just like a balloon. This crazy Kong just exists too. Huh.
Huh! She put some extra oomph into the huh. Just like that. Thank you, Vex Composure, for your shiny red coin. And by the way, I turned I tuned up the actual donations, so they have better. They actually have text to speech if you donate $1 or more, and they have like the coin animations and stuff.
Hello to you as well, mate.
Okay.
Here's the fee.
So let's get. I can't tell which is going to give me more damage. Probably the. You know what? Probably the dash attack damage.
I'll earn your favor yet. We meet again.
Okay, Meg. Let's do this one last time. We can kind of negate this attack just by standing in one spot and shooting at her. Gotta watch out for other attacks though.
I need to back up now.
We're getting 4 health per pickup, which is pretty funny. Whoops. It's not attacking her, so the it wasn't right. Dang. Well, we lost a lot of health. We seem to always lose a big chunk of health to Meg.
Useless.
Not finished yet.
Okay, there we go. We're just standing right in the right spot now. She's gonna do her area attack, yeah. Nice, there we go. Pretty keen to meet the other Furies and see their designs. Gotta get that waifu tier list together. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for that too. Because they've definitely talked about the 3 Fury sisters and everything, so I doubt they'll forgo making the other Furies part of the game. I don't know if they'll be bosses. Maybe one of the next fights is going to be like fight the other 2 at once, since it's going to be later in the run. We got the Kiss of Styx, very very nice.
I can use this.
Could also buy the Eye of Lamia. Why not? Yeah, purchase the Eye of Lamia and then 60 more health would bring us to 115. But we could also get the Lucky Tooth. Let's take the Lucky Tooth for more Death Defiance. Now we have 5 Death Defiance right now.
Going up.
We can survive fatal hits. We can survive fatal hits 5 times. I was also expecting one of the fights to be a 2v1, with the last possibly being an ally.
Now we're getting somewhere.
That would be interesting. It'd be cool to fight alongside a god of your choice. Like whoever you have the most boons from. Nice, we're kind of shredding these guys, which I like.
Don't keep them waiting.
Probably shouldn't do any more Trial of the Gods. I'm having trouble keeping away from just these enemies, let alone if they could teleport. My casts are dealing nice chunks of damage to him. That's good. Ooh.
So close.
Oops. I couldn't even see that one. The Medusa projectiles are so annoying to deal with. The, excuse me, Gorgon projectiles. Okay, not bad, not very bad.
This.
Let's take more damage on our cast.
Thank you, gods.
Thank you, gods. I just met ally narrative-wise, but it would be cool to manage a really hectic room beside an ally AI. Yeah, it would be cool. Okay, we already have Eye of Lamia on right now, so we don't need to buy it again. They don't stack, sadly. It would just be, they would both go down at the same time. I don't know if they would stack percentage-wise, but I don't really care. Bloodgate, we don't need. Prometheus Stone would be okay, but it's not really worth 20 gold, especially when that's a lot of our gold right now. So see, there's a Trial of the Gods, which I totally want, because I want an Artemis boon that has to deal with crits, but let's take it and hope it's a big room.
Let's get out of here.
All Gorgons aren't Medusa, silly red. Okay, well, it's not a huge room, but I think it'll be okay.
Pick won't be pleased.
Let's pick Artemis.
Name of Hades.
Oh, we got Artemis's legendary. You're a wow, so that's really, really good because of our rapid shot. Okay, so we've got Artemis's legendary now.
What have I done, good nephew, to deserve such scorn? Your lapse in judgment here is not so easy to forgive. Yet
I feel like I'm just shunning Zeus in every one of these so far. Okay, so we're kind of shredding stuff with like little bits of damage, which is really funny. Holy shit, I couldn't even see. Oh, I pressed it just a second too late. Alright, we've got three of those left. Oh man, I wish this wasn't lagging so hard. I need to see when bombs are thrown at me. Gotta really watch those bombs. Each one of them is a fatal hit I can't afford to take right now. I missed with my cast. This has turned out to be an interesting run. I think even if we die this run, it's okay, because we're doing rather well with such a weird run. Although we did get a legendary, so I would like to finish this.
Didn't think so.
Okay. Oh, I knew that would be dangerous, but it was worth it to get this legendary.
commendable of you to live through that. And I suspect you shall think twice next time before so brazenly defying me, won't you?
Little counter near the health bar. A different color health bar would help keep track of second chances left. Might send that suggestion. Yeah, that would be interesting. Better than just looking at it in the boons. Oh, no problem, Cindy. Alright, so let's take Thunder Flourish and maybe our special. Oh no, wait. I know that even with Artemis's legendary, the special will only spawn one support projectile when you hit someone with it, even if it hits multiple things or hits multiple times. Let's take max health, I guess. Okay, nice big room. They want us to do it perfect. Well, I want to do it perfect too, Dad. Oh, fuck the thwomps. Can't shoot him here. Okay, sorry. Oh, I'm so serious about this right now. Couldn't shoot because there was that pillar in front of me. It's funny, we have small numbers that are actually adding up to big numbers, I believe, right now. Gotta wait for him to touch down. It's really hard though to like bait him into doing it.
Surprise.
I need to get rid of all these guys before I start dealing with the swamps. Dude, those like green seeking shots. Oh my god, I like couldn't even see with them in the way. There.
So much for that.
More max health. Fine, I will. Thank you, Fates. Okay, let's take the Eye of Lamia, because it's really, really good. And then I think we'll go to the shop. Yeah, it's not worth, well... Let's try it.
Whatever, let's try it.
Yep.
You shall regret this.
You like her?
Oh my god, I can't see that. It's a slideshow. This is ridiculous. It was so worth it. It was so worth it. It was incredibly worth it. Yes.
I'll take it.
Fantastic. We profited on health and money from that chest. So worth. Oh my god, is this the run? Whew. Okay, so obviously we're going to the shop. What specs are you running? Curious how this game is performing in different rigs. I still struggle when trying to answer that question. Oh, I'm not a computer guy enough to answer that very accurately. I'm sorry. Okay, so we're definitely gonna take the max life and the heal, I think. And since healing is a percentage of maximum life, the heal right now is 23. But if we grab the max life first,
Cheers, mate.
this heal is actually worth more to us. So, gonna get an Athena boon next. Hopefully that'll give me a good damage resist. Oh shit. Okay, well, here comes elevator section. Here we go. No, it's okay. This is exactly what this build is meant for. Gotta watch out for that bottom middle corner, because it can very easily, like, stuff your dashes if you go down there and then try to dash towards the other corner. Okay. Thankfully, the chain lightning in this recent update no longer targets invincible enemies, so our chain lightning is always doing as much damage as it can. Damn. I was just talking about that corner and I got stuck in it just now. Had to dash directly towards the enemies to get out of it, which is not optimal. Okay, round 3. Gotta dash slow around the bloodless, because otherwise if you dash all your dashes at once, the bloodless will target you at the end of your dashes, and then you'll get hurt.
Never.
That sucks. Can't move. This is... yeah. Well, we ran into an unavoidable elevator section here, which is what killed the run. Dude, I just stepped in the lava and I don't even care. Well, we're alive.
Lady Athena.
I understand you've been in contact with my father. Your
Oh
uncle
yeah,
feels
that's a good
for you.
idea, Vex.
He's taken interest in your plight. You should feel
Yeah, and
honored.
I'm reading what you're saying about the narcolepsy, Cindy. Sounds terrible, I'm sorry. Darn, just resist damage from traps. Let's just receive a bunch of gold, I guess.
Athena. On to the next one.
That room was bonkers. Yeah, the elevator sections are quite unavoidably terrible. It's just such a small area, and it spawns like, I think, 12 enemies, with 3 of them being enemies whose sole purpose is to make other enemies invincible. So they all bunch up, and then you just can't get past them without taking damage, and in this case, that's, you know, taking 52 damage. So we took quite a few hits there, and now we have no more Death Defiance. This is our last 22 health.
Next time.
We are basically a one-hit wonder at this point. unless we can find some more healing items like that. That'd be awesome. Gotta clear out some of these guys here. I wonder how much we could do without, like, what's the lowest amount of enemy damage we could set it to? If this run ends before finishing, we're definitely gonna see how much, if we pumped up everything else, how low we could tune the enemy damage.
Just a bit longer.
Because enemy damage is really what's killing the run here, is just being able to make 0 mistakes. All of that for 1 key. Alright, so we'll definitely go to the max health room. Hello, a question. Did you buy Aphrodite's chamber decoration? Oh yeah, I did. I got the Aphrodite wall scroll. That was one of the first things I did in this game. Is the sword any better at dealing with those rooms due to stun, pushback, and wall hits, or do the elites just ignore all that all too much? Yeah, all of those enemies spawned in with armor, which means they would completely ignore things like pushback, stun. So yeah, the sword is actually way harder to deal with those rooms with, because you have to be up close and personal, and like, you know, with the bow, I was able to hit those blue crystals, the void stones, the ones making other enemies invincible, from behind the pack. I was able to shoot through it. But with the sword, you'd have to like be actively dashing into the enemies to go get them. So yeah, the sword is ridiculously weak right now, especially because its damage numbers are super low. You have to do a combo to get good damage with the sword, and that involves just standing still in front of these like rooms full of enemies. So yeah, hopefully sword gets buffed soon. If, you know, if not this update, then hopefully next update. Oh god, there's Gorgons. The Gorgon projectiles petrify you and leave you vulnerable to other enemies' attacks.
How? Not good.
I dashed too fast towards that. bloodless. And he was armored. Buff sword, please. Yeah. Feels bad, man. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna have to try again. Let's see how low we can bring the enemy damage.
Immortal, huh?
Yeah, good thing.
Pardon the interruption, everyone.
I have your back, no matter what.
Dad's just trying to embarrass us now. Like I care about the opinions of a bunch of shades.
Watchdog snarls.
You're interrupting me.
Yeah, shut up, Dad.
I hope your day or night, I guess, is going nicely, Zacharias.
Good run. Thanks, Jack X.
Someday you
Jax,
shall achieve
maybe?
your heart's desire, child.
Meg's not here,
Sorry.
but I killed her. Oh, Deuce it too. Can't forget Deuce.
Spick and span, like always, Your Highness.
Somebody died.
What are those shades?
To witness these myths firsthand. Cause of death, old age. Narcolepsy would explain 95% of the times I fall asleep during the day. Yeah. Okay. Oh.
Everyone pay attention as my son makes the walk of shame once again. Douchebag Hades 2019.
Thank you for that shiny red coin, Vex. And yes, you're right. The walk of shame, I indeed am taking. Okay, so like...
Reach the limit.
Oh, so we could tone it down to like 3 times damage for enemies. I could only spend 500 darkness and I wouldn't be able to heal. And if I wanted to be able to heal even a teeny bit, I would have to tune it up like 100% more. Yeah, that might be narcolepsy, Cindy. Sounds like it to me. Okay, so we got 120 heat up there with only plus 200% damage. So why don't we try this and let's retool all of our darkness. Actually, excuse me, 1 second. I'm gonna need to take a break. I will be right back. For now, just enjoy the wonderful visage of my sleeping dog. Here he is. Okay, we will be right back. Okay, we're back. Boop. Hope you enjoyed my sleeping dog. Put me back in the top there. Okay. Now we definitely need as much Death Defiance as we can carry. Could use some thick skin as well. Hey there, Duff. Nice to see you. Yeah, we died to the elevator section last time. But it's okay. It's gonna be alright. Take a bunch of this stuff that just costs like 1 the first time.
Hit the limit.
Hit the limit. Alright. Thick skin might not be worth it. We have double dash, we got actually yeah, let's just do thick skin. I could take away the 3rd Death Defiance and get 200 darkness to spend.
Maxed out already.
Alright, that's cool.
Cindy, thank you so much for gifting that tier 1 sub. Vex, enjoy your sub. Enjoy your new Duke emote. Post it whenever you'd like. Because he's always sleeping. Eris is that streamer's name. I just remembered it. Okay.
I've mastered that. Reached the limit.
Let's try it like that, with a good amount of damage under our belt.
My power grows.
12 gift subs already. Yeah.
Okay.
You want another
Cindy,
piece of
you
this or
are the most generous person I've ever come across, I'll tell you that. Okay, I think, you know what? The bow hasn't let me down yet.
Let's see here.
I mean, it has, but it hasn't... You know what I mean. Okay, let's take the... Could take the max health for 110. What do you think of giving up Death Defiances and taking money with you instead for buying them? Well, Jax, that could be a strategy, although there's a kind of a low chance we'll find one in the shop anyway, and we can only buy them 1 at a time. So we definitely want at least 2 of them.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey, stop it!
Hey, stop it. Okay. Yeah, I think bow is gonna be all right for us this time. And as for keepsake, let's take. Maybe the skull earring. Let's just take the max health for now. You gonna get a remembrance? No. No perfect landing, but we do start with a Daedalus Hammer,
Get this bow back into
giving
the
us
top
sniper shot, more damage to distant foes. So we're not going to get to choose anymore. We're not going to get to choose anything, basically.
Hit me.
Which would make it a bad idea to go in the Bloodgate. But who cares?
Infinite possibilities can be tedious to choose from. So let me provide you with a significantly smaller set with which you can get change the
Yeah, small set of possibilities. Okay. So for the next 3 encounters, we suffer more damage. Big deal. Afterwards, your cast deals 19% more damage.
To withstand the winds of chaos to extract the benefits a few chambers from now.
Are there just other survivability options? or would you be able to get more damage from another setup? Because unless you can output more damage with another build, the Death Defiance seems really good. There are a couple of damage things we can put our points into, like Boiling Blood, which is this thing we have that says I'm doing 50% more damage to things that already have my cast in them. So if I stick a Bloodstone in something, it's going to start taking more damage from me, which is very good, because I can mark certain specific enemies, especially bosses, for dying faster. I don't know if I've heard this song ever. Or maybe I just never heard this part of the song. Okay. Yeah, since the song ends when the room ends, I think I've just never heard that part of the song before, because that was really long. Kills the things that want to kill you fast is a good option. Just sucks that you're limited to the targets you marked. Would do wonders for melting Meg, though. Yeah. Yeah, Darren Korb is amazing. I played the Spine of the World on my starting soon screen today. That's a great one. And the Hydra fight reminds me a lot of the Spine of the World fight. If you played Transistor, it was a fight against a huge thing where you had to, you were in like a large area, and there were like the same like diagonal walls for cover existed in that game, so I guess those are gone now, the walls that used to be in the Hydra fight, but whatever. So we're doing 50% more damage to enemies that are farther away, which is good, not great, not a significant amount of damage, but still good, good enough to make me want to stay away from enemies while I'm shooting them, as if I didn't want to do that already. The only thing we've taken damage so far from is the Blood Gate, which is pretty good. He also voiced Z in this game. Yeah, Zagreus. Played Bastion and Transistor multiple times. Never got around to Pyre, though, for some reason. Pyre's fun. I liked Pyre. I actually played I played Pyre against Greg Kasavin, excuse me, the writer on the games, because I went to PAX and he was there, and he played Pyre against me, and I won. Right, Cindy. Okay, making enemies weak is good, especially when they're such high damage. Although deflect is really, really good too. Although the bow doesn't have a lot that I'd want to deflect with, other than the actual shot. But Athena's damage bonuses can be even better, so.
You wretches.
So it's funny, I'm thinking like, oh, this run's actually been a bit easier, but no, like I haven't even gotten hit yet, so the run's actually only been harder. We just made it so that when we get hit, it's not as bad. And I'm glad I avoided the damage from that trap, because I was trying to talk while playing, and That always has mixed results. Oh, there's more of them over here. I gotta remember, the dash attack doesn't do more damage anymore. I'm so used to the old patch where dash attacking gave you more damage.
Keep fighting, cousin. Fight from out of that eternal gloom. I trust you'll be joining us upon Olympus shortly.
Alright, what did we get from Athena? We got our phalanx shot, which is not bad. It's a big deflect. Do I feel left behind? No, What do you mean? Love how involved Supergiant is. Yeah. Yeah, they're great people. Greg Casavin on Twitter, you can ask him questions about like any of the games and he'll just like he'll respond to like everyone. It's amazing. I asked him in this game why Zagreus always, as soon as he gets an ambrosia bottle, he instantly like thinks like, I'm gonna give this to someone else. I'm like, well, doesn't he want it at like even a little bit? And he said he didn't want to put like a firm answer down on it, because that's something, you know, best left to the imagination. But he said he doesn't really feel like Zagreus has time to sit down and enjoy a good bottle. So that makes sense. Oof, the trap, yeah. Yeah, a little 5 damage from that, but nothing terrible right now. We haven't actually seen very many upgrades this run. Just the Daedalus Hammer and the boon that we got. And of course the Chaos Boon giving us 12% more damage, or what is it? 19% more damage on our cast, which is okay. I'm glad I kept track of where my ammo was, because it was hiding behind that pillar, basically.
Alright, that's cool.
Another sub. Oh my goodness, Cindy. Tier 1 sub to Larson. Thank you again, Cindy. And Larson, please enjoy your new sub, your Duke emote. Hope you like it.
All set.
And you can thank Cindy for that. 13 gift subs. For some reason it seems like the deflect is doing a lot of damage to them. Yeah, it's doing like 156 damage on a backstab. Just the deflect bolt, not even the it's doing 120 damage just reflecting one thing. I wonder if that's not intended, or if their attack damage, like being multiplied, is affecting how much damage they're taking from a reflected attack. In which case, wouldn't you want to just have deflect on everything? If you were doing a high damage run? I don't know. Not sure. so easy to miss those guys. Dashed right through that witch bolt. Almost hit me. Oh man, this is a lot of health. Okay, we're still playing pretty well. I swear, the witches understand how to take cover. They like fire and then they'll hide behind a wall. It's frustrating yet effective. Or maybe I should say it's frustratingly effective. I'm getting some coin here. Can definitely turn that into an upgrade later. The hard looking paying off. Probably have to bounce before the end of the stream. Unfortunately, hit me up in messages after stream if you need a hand getting your computer specs. Yeah, okay, Vex, thanks. People like Cindy are all crazy. Makes me thankful, though. Yeah, I bet we would, Cindy.
Get him, wretches, now.
Alright, slay foes without getting hit. It's armored louts. Of course it's armored louts. Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be the fastest, most damaging enemy in the game? That's it, right? Oh, there's a round 2? With more armored louts? Oh, don't do this to me. That was hairy. Even when the louts aren't armored anymore, there's a certain point in their attack where they actually become unstunnable. As if they were armored. Which is actually quite inconsistent and something I think they should change, but I'm not sure if they'll keep it.
There.
Around 2K, Jesus. So I'm taking a little break. I have to say though, did do some multiple month subs. My goodness. Okay, so we've got no healing. But there's a trove. We could spawn an infernal trove. Not that I really want to. Yeah, we don't really have the upgrades right now to try an infernal trove. We're getting an Ares boon next. I wonder what it'll be. Since of course we're not allowed to pick it. We are doing more damage if the enemy is far enough away from us, so trying to hit people at the edge of our range here. Trying to reflect their bombs back at them, do some good damage there, but having mixed success. That was a good bit of damage. Alright, we've killed one of them. There we go. Killed another. This is still a perfect run, basically. Except for that trap in the Bloodgate.
I fully perfectly understand your impulses. Allow me to indulge them.
34 gold for nothing? Yeah. Okay, Curse of Agony on our attack is not bad. Now our attack does an extra 55 damage after a short moment, which will again start helping with those death insurances. Also, we get sick red arrows. And as everyone knows, red is the best color. So yeah, after dealing like 60 damage with a fully charged like max range attack, plus 55 damage is like plus what, 90% damage, something like that, almost. Not sure how much I spent.
Time to collect.
Okay. No shop here, sadly. But we are going for some ambrosia over here. Good, definitely need some more of that. Yeah, you can see there, he was not even armored. He was getting hit multiple times, and he did not stop.
Heads up.
Maybe you always do that much reflect damage to witches, and I've just never noticed. I know that reflecting witch attacks is really good. We can also do some rapid arrowing now. We don't have to charge them to full because we'll automatically get 55 damage off of every attack, no matter how charged it was. So for little enemies like this, you can kind of just keep going and going and going. Okay, there we go.
An ambrosia bottle.
Grab our bottle and go. We don't want the Bloodgate. The new boons would be okay. Gonna head off to bed. We'll be lurking for you. Need to fall asleep at some point. Alright, thanks Larson. We appreciate you. Enjoy your sub, yeah. We could upgrade our Curse of Agony. Yeah, let's not risk getting damaged. Let's go upgrade our Curse of Agony. Now you're a resident sleeper. You have been blessed by the doggo of sleep. You will have good sleeps.
Easy.
Whoops. Oh. Making a mistake caused me to make a second mistake. That can definitely happen. It's important not to get like tilted, and I don't just mean mad, but like to lose your head when you're getting attacked. It's important to minimize mistakes, like I just didn't do there. Yeah, it seems all enemies have a point at which their attack can't be interrupted. Which, oh man, wow. I've run into spike traps more like this run than I have like in the past month. I'm just so afraid of enemy attacks. I'm dashing around all over the place.
Crushed.
Well, we have an infernal trove over there. We'll see what's in it. If it's health, it's absolutely useless to us, because any source of healing is 100% less effective in this run. Upgrade our Curse of Agony. I don't think I saw a pool. Yeah, there's no Well of Charon. Earn up to 100 gold. We have plenty of gold. Yeah, so that could not have been anything useful. You can thank the other executive producers too at the end of the stream. I know it bought their sub, but what is the reason not to thank them? True, Cindy, okay. I'll be sure to do that this time. This is actually turning out to be a pretty good run. It's feeling a lot more like a normal run, and less like a, you know, one-hit death, like stupid impossible run. It's just the game's a bit harder now, which, I mean, makes sense because we're using almost the max heat you can possibly use. We've made a couple mistakes this run so far, but they've been relatively light mistakes. Remember last time seeing you had one executive producer and I was like, no he hasn't. Where's Knock and Epic in that list? I mean, you are the one who donated that money. But true, a title's a title, so. Doing well against this large crowd, which is like heartening. Because if we couldn't do well against crowds, there are certainly some encounters that would end the run before we even got to the Hydra. And in fact, I haven't even seen the Hydra yet today, since we're on these 120 heat runs, trying to get that last statue. There was no well over here, was there? No. Wells can have death defiances in them, which I definitely would like. I know I donated the money, that's why I'm the leader. Back not for long though, bless this run. Thank you, Vex. Hopefully this run is blessed. We're not super good on boons right now. We've only gotten 2 boons and it's time to fight Meg. I don't know if that's my fault for choosing rooms poorly, but who can say? Let's buy this max life, will be very useful. Let's see if we can get Passion Dash. Passion Dash it is. Alright. And 50 health to restore 0. Not gonna take that. Hey, sorry I'm late. Did you get the statue? Nope, we're still on 120 heat.
Come on and show me what you've got.
Nope, we're still trying to get it. We've toned it down so now enemies only have 3 times damage, but also I don't get to pick boons.
We're already getting started. Blood and darkness.
Also, I'm only using 500 darkness on this run. I kind of wish there was a darkness indicator. Just like there's a heat indicator on the entire run. That'd be interesting. It would help show new players and the like what runs are actually made of, like how many darkness upgrades is needed for a run that looks like what they're looking at. Alright, that's a lot of enemies. So I'm gonna wait for Meg to come out and try to get me.
Alright, that's cool.
That was another subscription. Excuse me for just a second. Awesome. Our curse got it. Cindy gifted a tier 1 sub to Johnny Mayonnaise. My goodness, Cindy, you are on a roll today. Look at that. I'm taking a break, said Cindy. Yeah, right. Oh, Johnny Mayonnaise, please enjoy your new Duke emote.
How did you?
Let's keep going.
Gotta keep going. This will do nothing for us. Interestingly enough, this still says restore 15%, but I think we've decided it actually doesn't restore anything. Infernal Trove or attack damage, we'd want neither of those. The max health kind of is... we're missing... Right now we're missing 42 health, so if we take this off, we'll also lose an additional 18. But we can keep the lucky tooth with us. So it's a toss-up. I missed 2 messages. What messages did I miss? Oh, a leader without a sub at one point because Twitch is being a douche. Oh, I see. I remember that. Okay, let's... I can't heal, so max health kind of is worthless. Let's take the lucky tooth.
Should help.
So yeah, we lost about 12 or 18 life. But we've gained a Death Defiance, a stronger than usual Death Defiance actually. And if I can survive 6 more rooms with it, it'll become an even stronger Death Defiance. Besides that, I don't give 2-3 subs to random people. They have to be a frequent viewer to get a tier 3 run. You're right.
Witches.
Those aren't random at all. Uh-oh, that's a lot of blue crystals. Oh no, they're gonna make a formation on me again. So we got Passion Dash, which means that when we dash in a circle around where we were and where we're going to be, is a small circle of, I think it's 19 damage currently. And also, enemies hit by it will become weak, which means they'll do less damage to me. I don't know exactly how much less damage, but it's less. Man, the flubs are being super annoying today. Gotta clear out some of these witches so I can stand still and actually hurt the swamps. Alright, it's gonna take just about one more each. So let's bait one into dropping, kill him. Bait one into dropping, kill him. There we go. We got coin. We're very rich this run. So we're not gonna do the Trove Trial. We could get more heat. Kiss of Styx, yes!
Should help keep me going.
And the Yarn of Ariadne would just be for our special, probably, which we don't really want, so we're not gonna take the Yarn of Ariadne. Hopefully, in hopes of getting a max health buff, or a pomegranate or something else, another Kiss of Styx in the future. That's also one you missed? What did I miss? The word douche means shower. AI strats back for vengeance. Okay, let's go get heat because we got plenty of keys. Message that I resent. Oh. Well, interesting, because I had scrolled back up there, and that message wasn't there, Cindy. Oh, I'm pressing dash twice, but I'm getting stuck because of that, probably because of the dash bow glitch. Okay. Killed the thwomps. More thwomps. Who's surprised? Not me. Did I step in the lava? I think I did. Alright, let's try to catch this guy doing a shotgun blast.
Get out. Almost there.
More bloodless and some thwomps. I just copy and pasted it from my chat. Keeping me off the weapon a lot, yeah. Well, gotta head out. See y'all later. Okay, bye, Vex. Thanks for hanging out. It was a bit further back than the other message. Oh, okay. Thought it might have been Twitch not sending messages again. That was totally my fault. Can't take many more of those. Just gotta keep running. When combined with other enemies, the thwomps really become an issue very fast. Oh! Wow, I almost got killed by that bloodless. Man, the bloodless are like the plasma dogs from Nuclear Throne.
Nice try. Oh, that hurt.
Okay, so we've got coin, a trial of the gods, which I definitely can't complete, and a max health. Let's go for the max health. And I've got to make doubly sure there's no well here, because if there is, I absolutely need whatever's inside it. But no. So we can't go to the trial of the gods. Let's go to
All aboard.
this. What's your favorite weapon? The bow is very, very, very good right now. Although I do like the spear's charged attack as well.
Wretches, boy.
Right, well I really needed this room reward, so very unfortunate that it's a perfect room, especially with Medusa heads. Yep. Okay. Well, we're not getting anything for this room. The Gorgon projectiles can't even be destroyed by normal attacks. They can still be deflected, but yeah. Damn, that's a Death Defiance lost. That's the 25 health we were gonna get for this room lost. That's kind of a lot of stuff lost to just complete RNG. RNG not in the shots, but in the getting the you have to do this perfect room.
Oh well.
Whew.
Not dead yet.
Shield is OP, I think. Shield's pretty good. Shield definitely has the best balance between the attack and the special. Okay, so let's go get stuff from the shop. So tempting, a non-sub. Cindy, don't do it.
I'll take this one.
Okay, so we're upgrading our phalanx shot, I guess.
For this.
Moving on. We might make it to the Hydra this run.
More snap dancers.
Despite the RNG not being entirely with me. Give me those. Kind of wanted to upgrade my Curse of Agony with that pomegranate, but you know what I want and what I'm getting are two separate things right now. Oh, that's a lot of armored skeleton heads. gotta get rid of these slam dancers before I can start working on the just as I say it, I think they're gone. They show back up. I gotta work on the slam dancers before I get to the Skullomats. Because the Skullomats are gonna be quite agonizing. Alright, I gotta clear out some of these skulls that are coming to get me. Thankfully, the numbskulls that the Skullomat spawns don't know where you are, so they will stay around the Skullomat and let you hit it a few times before you alert them all and have to kite them once again. Okay, so there we go. Also, the numbskulls spawned by the Skullomat do not count as enemies in this wave, so if I kill that Skullomat, regardless of how many numbskulls are still here, the next wave will start. I was trying to use my my phalanx shot there to deflect, and it kind of worked. Whoops. Jumped right into the lava. Not a smart idea. All the witches have of course taken a nice spot in center stage, completely over the lava, where no one can reach them, so that they can shotgun me to death. No, I mean if I could fly, that's where I would be too. Makes sense. Smart. Okay, I grabbed my ammo from in the pit. Reflecting these guys' bombs is so weird because their bombs are in the air and therefore like invincible to reflection for weird amounts of time. Why did he jump all the way over there? Alright, 22 darkness. Still on 17 health, which is not great. Poseidon boon, but in a danger room. Danger rooms could be elevator sections, which would kill the run, absolutely. Shield paired with Ares damage after hit and Ares dash is unreal. Yeah, that's a pretty good combo. Yeah, one thing I do really like about this game is there's a lot of like fun combinations of stuff. Obviously right now we're not showing off a lot of that. Actually last run we showed off a really cool combination of boons that I'm sad wasn't a victory, but that I'll still might upload anyway because the shred on it was pretty good. But anyway, right now we're doing a 120 heat run because that's the that is the highest tier reward that you get for completing. Oh my god, pack run! Wow, I can't believe I was stupid enough to just walk into both of those. That was very sad. Okay, so we got one Death Defiance left and our Lucky Tooth. I really wish I hadn't used that on such a simple, easy room. Uh-oh, we got Gorgons. Alright. This sucks. There's so many of them, and their shots can't be destroyed by mine. Dash right into that. Now all we have the lucky tooth left. We're actually getting some lag here with actually how many like projectiles are being spawned in at once, which is really unfortunate. I've used all my deflects. There they are, guarded by like 3 Gorgons. Damn, okay, so all we have is the lucky tooth left. This run did not go as well as it could have. The damage is okay, but there's not a whole lot of like synergies going on. We didn't get a lot of boons. Keep getting just money as room rewards. Nowhere to spend it. I'm gonna take a shower and go to bed. Good night in case of you when I'm in bed. Okay, cool. Obviously you can't go to a danger room with that little skull in the door. The skull in like the room reward, because that might be an elevator section, so we're going this way.
Do not mess with me right now.
Taking a long time to kill those things, which I don't like. I know there are more of them in other places. We're gonna really try hard to only aggro one of them at once. I wonder if that's actually faster damage. I think it is. Okay. She's gonna take that guy over. Oh no, there's 2 of them. Okay. So now we actually have to start like kiting them, unfortunately. There's another one? Yeah, there's another one. Okay, now for round 2. With more of them and Skullomats. Amazing. Amazing! I don't think it could get any worse. I think this is actually the worst it could possibly be. 1,000,000 Skullomats and like 3 Crushers to go with it. Oh, I think this really truly is incredible. this might be the worst room in the entire game. I mean, I know I'm being salty here, but like, god damn, look at this. And of course it's gonna cause lag when I go over here because there's too many numbskulls. So many enemies right now. I feel like we're in a survival room. Oh, I couldn't move. That was really unfortunate. Well, one of them landed in the lava. Hopefully he'll die. Okay, Skullamat is dead. Man, we're just walking in circles. Wow, I can't believe that hit me. This is our last 7 health. So if we can complete the entire run without getting hit, then we win. Which I don't think we can do, because the Hydra.
I warned you.
1 key. Alright, let's go to the shop. Really hope they fix the lag. Yeah, I'm running this on like a really good PC, and I've got like stats, and my computer isn't running as hard as it can, so this is definitely like internal lag. Okay, so we can't buy both. I guess the health is what we need because, like I said, can't fight the Hydra perfect. It's just impossible. You earned that 1 key. Sure did.
Come and get it.
Oof. This is some tough shit. Oh my god, we're doing so little damage to him. Almost time for the head space? Yeah, it's... Oh. Yeah. Damn, I already took a hit. Whew. It's optimization on their part, yeah. Whew. Okay, well. Let's go try again. We still got time. It's only 4 o'clock.
I have your back, no matter what.
Look, Achilles has my back, so we can do this.
What are they on about now?
Cerberus makes no attempt to move. You realize just how much property of mine you have defaced?
That's a new one.
Bugger off already, boy.
Nice speaking with you. Go.
Sadly, I shouldn't be back here right now.
What's new?
None of that's worth it. I can't move. 120 heat is some brutal shit, man. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, this is what we're doing so far. What if we took minor amounts of healing and instead pumped up the damage by 50% again? Maybe that would be better.
This ought to be interesting.
And then the damage...
Nothing.
Oh yeah, and we can take this now, because it'll help a little bit. I think that's right.
There.
Really curious as what other things they're going to add. Yeah. I think they're going to be adding lots of things, actually. I think definitely what they want to do is add lots and lots of stuff to the game. Wow, clear one encounter with this to rank up. That's pretty funny. If I had killed the Hydra. If I had killed the Hydra, I would have ranked up the Lucky Tooth. It's kind of funny to think. Okay, let's take the old spiked collar. And let's go for it again.
Can't break these bones, pal. What? You just try it. Whoa, careful, pal.
Time to go.
Family. Death is your only family. Death and I. Best get accustomed to the both of us.
No, not on your life. There's something.
More max health, okay. Maybe we'll get a better Daedalus Hammer buff this run, because last run we got 50% more damage when far away, which is pretty bad.
You can't stop me. Just in time.
With what was I trying to say? Oh yeah, with less choices on boons, we're leaving a lot more of the run up to RNG, which is frustrating to say the least, but hopefully we can get some good stuff before we have to just grind it out forever. I'd probably rather have a Poseidon boon than a Chaos boon, so we'll go to Poseidon.
Just getting started.
I had to pause for that. Very itchy. More wretched pests. Man, when I go back to playing normal runs, it's gonna feel ridiculous.
What do you say there, nephew? Ready to get wet or no? Oh, I suspect you are, so let's get to it and dispense some liquid justice.
Liquid justice. Alright, we got a Tidal Dash. Tidal Dash is not bad. Tidal Dash pushes enemies away when we land next to them after a dash. And it does 24 damage to them, which is very good, especially with the bow. We don't want enemies near us. I mean, even when you don't have the bow, you don't want enemies near you. Enemies are dangerous. They're a bunch of big brutes and meanies. And they smell bad. Probably. How come they haven't made a controller where, like, scents come out of the controller yet? You know, they invented a controller that, like, vibrates when, like, things happen. So how come they can't make a controller that, like, you know, like, tastes good when your character's eating something? Daedalus hammer. Alright, let's go for it. Here we go.
Who dies next?
I wonder if I turned off damage numbers, if that would make less lag on the screen in those, like, huge rooms full of enemies. I don't know how much lag damage numbers would contribute to fights. Although the lag seems to be happening even when I'm not hitting stuff. I don't know. I almost got hit by that for no reason. Got greedy for some tidal dash damage there. Stupid idea. Alright, perfect shot. This one's good. Your power shot deals double damage. So now if I hit that flashing shot right there in at full charge, then I get double damage, which is good. Ah, we just barely can't buy the Death Defiance. We could buy a Trove Tracker and try to make a profit. I have so much Twitch problems. The Twitch is currently showing a black screen with 2 white lines and a stuck thing that means loading. Our first are already 3 times. And by the way, I still can hear you. What? Oh, well, my monitor's fine, so... Wow, that is like a Twitch issue. Weird. Yeah, let's try to make some profit in the next room here. Seeing that Death Defiance and not being able to pick it up is agonizing. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. I definitely dashed before that. That sucks. Okay, so we've lost a significant chunk of health now. That's really unfortunate. Man, I hate the wall physics. The like I showed, if you're dashing into a wall.
Thank the gods.
So if you're dashing into a wall, let me show everybody. You can see. Oh, I actually don't. Wait a second. It's working on this wall. Where I'm going the horizontal distance I would expect, but not the vertical distance, obviously. But it's not working on this wall. On this wall, if you dash slightly into the wall, you get stuck. So that's absolutely a bug. That's not like a flaw in programming or anything. That's just a bug that happens. So right now, I'm doing like mostly left with a little bit of down, but since I'm hitting the wall, all of my momentum is stopping. You can see, yeah. So, but if we come up here, and I do like mostly up with a little bit of right or whatever, then I do hit the wall and it stops part of my momentum, but it doesn't stop my whole dash. Said to pick on Discord. Okay. Alright, so let's grab this profit.
You dare?
This is a big amount of gold, so we're not going to have to rush for it. The wall is sticking. The wall is sticking me. That's so bad. I can't dash slightly down and hug the wall. It's just not possible. Still haven't used any of my Death Defiance, but fuck me, man. It's a lot of life to lose to a bug. But we can't give up. I need these guys to all line up so I can pierce them. We're actually close to not making any profit on this at all.
Who's going to clean all this up?
17 coins of profit.
I'll just help myself. What a fight.
Even with a 2-key treasure trove.
Come get shot.
I didn't expect it to spawn such a hard encounter for that infernal trove. That really fucked up this run. One of the enemies is stuck in the wall.
That's settled then.
Okay, we've got Artemis here.
You and me.
Thank goodness it's not the bomb throwers. These guys are actually slightly easier. If I can hit both of them with a single shot, I'm effectively doubling my damage.
Let's take a little hunting expedition, yeah? You'll do most of the work, but hey, I'll be with you in spirit.
Okay, 25% chance to do critical damage on my attack is not bad. Just gonna do this.
Next.
How dare you? You spawned into my area. All these crystals. So many crystals. Okay.
Simple.
We can recover from this. Haven't used any of our Death Defiance yet. Just doing some power shots. These enemies have such a distinctive voice, and yet I can't think of a single other enemy who has a voice.
Just in time.
I need something that hits crowds. They are all over the place. Oh my god, this sucks. Cheeky fucker walked right up to me. Goodness, that was a lot of them. It's still exploding.
Have to keep going.
Okay. I think we go for the pomegranate because Trials of the... Well... Last run I think died because we didn't have enough buffs. Alright, let's take the trial. Take Artemis first. Take True Shot, that's fine. Means we'll never miss with our cast.
Your strength outweighs your smarts there, nephew, if you're prone to picking other sides than mine.
Wow, Uncle Poseidon, I didn't know you had armored louts. Jesus, look at him move. It seems like in the Trial of the Gods, it's always just face faster enemies. They're just faster in different ways. Like in this, they're riding the waves, and Zeus's, they're like teleporting. I mean, in most of them, they're just teleporting. It's like only Poseidon's where it's slightly different. God, this is a lot of armored BS. And more of them are still spawning in. My dog just made a funny dog noise. That was bullshit.
Don't cross me again.
Got the dash right as I was moving past him, and it just.
Uncle's going to let you off the hook this time. Just mind your manners next we meet.
Let's make some waves, right, Uncle?
Deal more damage when wall slamming. Okay. I mean, I don't have a wall slam, but okay. And wall slam damage is pitiful anyway. Why? Why do some walls? Why are they sticky? Some walls are sticky. That's extraordinarily frustrating. I'd avoid those bombs. Yeah, okay. Sure. That run did not even start. That was very, very bad.
What's the good word?
Welcome to the House of Hades.
I
have your back.
Cerberus is preoccupied with scratching and biting at himself. Go, get out. Don't let me stop you.
Terribly sorry, I can't speak with you right now.
I think that might have been the last run for today. Yeah, it's 4:30.
The life the fates apportion to
Really
you
time
lies
for me to
ahead, my
sign
child.
off. Didn't even make it to Meg. Damn.
Everything is spick and span, like always, Your Highness.
Darkness is power.
Thanks for sending all those nice Duke emotes, Johnny Mayonnaise.
Hey, room, I'm back.
Yeah. We got a dead dog over here. Okay. Well, that's going to be it for today. We're going to try some more to get this 120 heat run. It's very, very difficult. Just as difficult as you'd expect. So, anyway. Thanks for watching, everybody who did. And I'll catch you next time.